Hey guys, welcome to the Fire Love Podcast. I'm Dot.
And it's your boy Nate.
And right now, you are listening to a hot new track from an artist named Juwan. It's Juwn. And where can we find that?
You can find it on Apple Music. A producer that I know personally named John G produced this. So, shout out to John G and Juwan. That's in Canada, I believe. Good artist.
Yeah, if you're new to the Fire Love Podcast, at the top of every episode, we always feature an artist. So if you are somebody that would love to be featured, please send your tracks over to firelovepod@gmail.com. So, of course, we've got to kick off this episode with a little bit of flames, flicker, smoke. And I've been seeing this all over social media, so I was like, I need to get Nate's perspective on this.
Okay.
So it's not a couple, it's a situation. And it's a situation that's kind of very relevant to where we are today. So flames, flicker, smoke.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a wedding date and it happened to fall during this pandemic,
okay,
is it flames, flicker, or smoke to go ahead and get married?
Man, I think it's gonna be flames.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it's flames to just go ahead, like, because we saw a picture with, like, married couples with their mask on. I think they had, like, limited guests.
Mm-hmm.
You'd still do it?
I believe I'll still do it.
Why, though? It seemed like it'd be so nerve-wracking.
No, I just think when you really plan something happens for a reason. No, nothing stops the show. Whatever makes you happy with it's a decision I believe you would have to make with your partner. And I think if I was in their shoes, I would have did the same thing.
You just go ahead and do it?
Yeah, I would have did the same thing.
I'm going to have to say it's a smoke.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely a smoke. I think that right now it's just too chaotic. It's too hectic. I'm sure I would have like an image or a vision for my wedding, and it certainly would not be me in mask and not having everybody who I wanted present. If it was like something like crazy like this, maybe we would be able to still go ahead and get married privately, like a small ceremony, but definitely I would be canceling the event. I mean, literally you can't have over 10 people together right now anyway, so I would cancel it.
You would? I wouldn't.
Well, we got literally a flames and we have a smoke, so that's a big contrast. What would y'all do? Make sure y'all put that in the comments, and while you are in the comments, make sure you subscribe and you like. So today
she's already laughing, y'all. So.
Okay. We are going to talk about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. So this is not the first time that we are bringing up the topic of sex on the Fire Love Podcast, but we've been very strategic on how we've gone about it. So if you've been lucky enough to listen to our previous episodes, Sex Part 1, we really talked about the importance of kind of waiting to have sex with somebody until you know where you guys are and you guys are clear on your relationship. Season 2, we had Sex Part 2. What did we talk about Sex Part 2?
We talked about getting tested, making sure that no one has got any STDs, and checking on your health, and making sure that your partner is in good condition, and making sure that you guys are keeping each other safe, safe sex, and
safe sex,
and making sure that everybody doesn't have no STDs, pretty much.
So now we are clear with our sexual partner. We know each other's results with our sexual partner. Now it is time to engage. So today, we really want to just talk about enhancing your experience with your partner. Now this is the juicy stuff. This is the stuff that people have been waiting for, but we don't want a podcast that's just all about talking about sexual interactions. Like, we had to get there. So I want to start with like some misconceptions that we have about sex. I know one that's big to me, like when it comes to dudes, I feel like guys really feel like there is one way across the board to engage with a woman. and they think that because this was very successful in their previous relationship, they can bring those same moves, that same rhythm, those same positions to the next girl, and it should work like a charm. I think that they don't really understand that every woman is literally different, and you kind of have to customize your experience to that individual, and you have to like take your time to get to know them. Do you have any misconceptions for girls?
I think it's the same thing. I think everybody's not the same. You don't come into a relationship expecting everybody to like a certain type of position or a certain way you like to do. You like to please your partner. Everybody has a thing that they like and dislike. So it's all about communication and understanding each other's body language and having that conversation first and just see where to go. Sometimes it's okay to just dive in and just do certain things, but sometimes it's not a good thing because you just never know what your partner might like or whatnot. So,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be fearless.
Yeah.
I think another misconception is like, if the first time that you guys, have sex, if it's not good, I think for both men and women, we will just like dismiss the situation and we'll be like, oh, it was trash. I can't be with somebody if I don't enjoy the engagement aspect. It was bad. I'm not talking to him anymore. I'm not talking to her anymore. But I don't think if the first time is trash or something you don't enjoy, I don't think that that's something that can't be worked on. Like, do you agree?
I definitely agree. I think my first time having sex with you was a little,
You get so personal so quickly.
It gets personal, but
oh, gosh.
it was okay. It wasn't as amazing as we both expected it to be, but it was okay, but it wasn't that wow factor that we both wanted. And I think a part of it has to do with understanding each other first, understanding each other's body language, knowing what we like and what we don't like. So I'm open about it, so I'm not
Very
afraid.
open,
So,
clearly.
yeah, so
yes, so that's one of the reasons that I don't think, if the first time is not stellar, it doesn't blow your mind, I definitely wouldn't X off the person.
Yeah.
Because we have a story of very true success, awesomeness. First time was not as great.
Yeah.
And I will also say, like, if you are really trying to maximize your experience, those previous things that we talked about must be in place. Like, you can have casual sex with whoever, and one time might be fire and one time might not. But I think, like, in order for you to literally get the plight of your experience, you've got to know each other's test results, because then you're going to feel free to explore.
Exactly.
And you've got to be clear on where you guys are. Because if you are hesitant about, like, are they for real about me? Is this all they want? That's going to transcend in how you guys are interacting. So you with the person, y'all, you're going to make it poppin', or you have gotten it poppin'. How can you make it better? Say the first time was just okay. And how can you take it to the next level?
You try different things. You sometimes you gotta try different positions. Sometimes you gotta have sex at random locations. It could be in a car. It could be at the beach, or you could even do a quickie. Most people don't know what's a quickie. A quickie is like,
everyone knows what a quickie is.
Most
people, I'm like, who?
I mean, hey, you never know. I could be speaking to someone out that's listening to us right now. A quickie is something that you could just get it out the way and don't even.
It's just what it says.
That's what it is, and don't overthink it. I
think, like, for women, I mean for men too, but since I'm a girl, I'm really gonna speak for us, because I feel like sometimes we can be very timid and a little shy with actually expressing and communicating what we like, how we like it, and what we want done. And I'm for real, like, you are not going to have the most enjoyable experience if you are not in a position where you're comfortable to tell somebody, like, I don't really like when you do such and such, but I really love when you do this, or maybe we can try that, or you know what, stay right there, or actually, that's not gonna work. I think a lot of times sex has been kind of put on the table as something for men to enjoy and for women to endure, and I don't believe that. Like, I don't believe that at all, not even a little bit. Like, no. Like, I think that it should be an enjoyable experience for both parties, but so often women get shorthanded because men are just in it to pleasure themselves and they're not in it to pleasure the woman, and the woman doesn't necessarily feel free enough to kind of like talk about it. She doesn't want to be looked at as, you know, fast or, you know, like too into sex or something like that. But you got to take care of yourself, ladies. Like, if you don't speak, it's not going to happen. If you don't tell them, it's not, they're not going to know. Unfortunately, a lot of guys don't know that they're not doing something right unless you tell them. And God, I feel like dudes are very like, y'all communicate. Y'all literally will communicate during the act. Like, do this, do that. Maybe because more like you guys are more aggressive or more authoritative. And I feel like for a girl, it's like reverse. Like, we'll literally just be there like quiet, like instead of like the guys, when you guys will literally just dish out orders to us.
It depends on who you're dealing with. You know, certain women are demanding. You know, certain women are shy and they're just like to allow the dude to do whatever. And me, I think what spice it up is when both partners get together and just like challenge each other to greatness and taking that sex to that level where it needs to be. It's fun, you know. It's really exciting when you have a partner that can take you to that level and that can actually make your dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? Your fantasies or whatnot.
Okay,
because it's just like everybody has fantasies and dreams of certain things that they would want their partner to do it, and if your partner can do it and execute it the right way, then it becomes like a wow factor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just won a Super Bowl. Like, even like orgasm is the most important key in having sex, I believe. So yeah, it's about challenging each other, taking it to that next level. And you know, men are definitely demanding. They like to take control. They like to let it be known, hey, no, do it this way, do it that way, because we get in that zone of focus. You know, it's just like sports. You know, like I believe when I'm having sex, it's like I look at it as sports, like competitive. Like I gotta make sure that, you know, you're not trying to outbeat me. You know what I'm saying? So I get it's fun. It's fun, but at times, you know what I'm saying, you gotta switch it up. You know, you definitely gotta switch it up.
Okay, so I think that another way that you can make it better, because that's where we are, I'm bringing it back, is like educating yourselves.
Yeah. You
don't think so?
Some people don't. Some people just go as they just go.
Well, educating yourself is not just like, I don't mean like going to school and and studying sex as a major.
Yeah.
I'm saying like reading up on things, or like watching adult entertainment together, watching things together. That is education. Going to strip clubs together, or, you know, going to different things or experiencing different things. That's education. Like that, that adds to what you guys do in the bedroom.
I'm with you. I like that. You know, I'm definitely a type of dude that like to look into different things, different ways to please my partner, especially if you have mastered a certain position. I think you should find a new position to trick her, you know, trick her a little bit, you know, surprise her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because women like to be surprised. So when you bring that to the bed, it kind of like mind fuck them pretty much, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tripping, or
listen, you just telling me all your tricks, so now I get, so now I understand. Now I know what you be doing. Another way that you can make it better, you know, maximize your experience, is like adding in different elements and like music. Okay, like I don't know what's your jam. I don't know what, like, some people really like to listen to trap music. Some people really like to listen to R&B music. Some people want meditation. Please don't be playing gospel music. That's what you're not gonna do. But adding in elements like that, like light a candle, have some rose petals, play with having the lights on versus having the lights off. Like, Doing some role play, texting throughout the day and like adding up that excitement, or ladies throwing on a cute little outfit, or dudes, you know, I don't know what your job is, but maybe coming home with your uniform and going straight to the room. Like adding in those different things always just adds a different like excitement and a different like spontaneity that will kind of catch you off guard and like can excite you in like a different way.
Yeah.
Do you have any other tips on how to get the best buck for your bang? I'm trying to figure out like how to say it, but not
How to say it. It's you gotta be open. You gotta be open to try different things. It gets boring when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's like you're going.
So how can you break that cycle? Like we've been together 5 years, and the goal is, if you are already engaging with somebody, that y'all are in this for the long run. This isn't just like a short-term relationship. So how do you, over time, like you're doing the same act over and over, like how do you not get bored?
You do different things. You either switch the position, you either be a little aggressive, you be a little more you talk when you having sex, or you say certain things to kind of like play with her mind. You know, sometimes you can whisper in the ears, whatever makes it exciting or something different. But knowing that your partner's gonna like it, knowing the things that she already likes that you haven't done, is a thing you should do also. Try
something that you like, get creative. Try something that you might think that your partner might not like. Exactly. There's only 2 things that's going to happen. She's going to figure out that she does like it, or you're going to throw her off and it won't be boring. But then you can know, like, maybe not that. I'm looking at my notes. I have like, another way to like make sure that the sex doesn't get boring is like constantly working on your connection internally with each other. Like make sure that y'all relationship is still fun. Make sure y'all are still dating each other, flirting each other, that y'all are deepening y'all emotional connection, because that's only going to magnify within the bedroom. I think it starts getting boring when y'all start getting tired of each other. Making sure that, you know, you guys have told each other y'all wildest sexual fantasies, so y'all can start to like try to play on that. You can really fall into like the same routine, like 1, 2, 3, go to bed. 1, 2, 3, go to bed. Like try your best to not have any type of routine as to how it goes. Like switch it up, talk to each other, be for real with each other too. Like I'm tired of doing this. Like don't keep doing it. Present an opportunity for the person to change and to switch it up, but be for real, be open. It ain't for us, but you know, have that conversation. Like, do y'all need to bring other people in? Do y'all need to, you know, go to an what is it? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. SMS. Maybe that's what it's called. Maybe I need to go to a club together, or, you know, I've heard that couples will, you know, get ready for the club in separate rooms and meet at the club, almost like it's their first time meeting there. Like that's think outside the box. Change your name for the night. Ladies, switch your hair up. Try different outfits. Guys like that, right? Almost like you got a new personality, a new girl.
Yeah, especially me. I like new outfits and new hairstyles.
Keep it cute, keep it fly, keep it right, keep it tight, keep them attracted to you, and then just stay in tune. Stay in tune with each other, because I think if you know where your partner is in life, like where they are in their headspace, you can also better gauge like what exactly they are needing from you. I don't think that how you guys first started having sexual interactions is how you should be having sexual interactions throughout, because like you guys change, like life experiences have changed you. Maybe you want it slow, now you need it fast. I don't know, maybe you liked it like with no music, now you need the music blaring. Like just continue to change and to stretch and to shift things so that y'all can be in perfect alignment, because sex is important. It's important. It is not everything, but it is important, because it is another way to show someone how you love them. It is another way to be intimate in the highest form. Literally, you guys are like exchanging souls. So it has to be right.
I just had like a crazy thought, man. That you just said about switching up a little bit, but we gonna talk about
Oh gosh. What do you mean? No, please don't bring it. Like,
so for some strange reason I thought about opera music or something.
Opera music?
Yeah.
Oh, we've never done that before.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be a little crazy though.
That was just a little
That'd actually be crazier than what you would normally do, but you know. Yeah. It could work.
You never know.
Opera music?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's just weird. But I'm not going to knock it because we did say to try new things. Yeah. We did say think outside the box. I wasn't thinking opera music, but maybe someone has done opera music before. If you have done it while listening to opera music, let us know in the comments. I've never heard of such a thing. But
what?
That's going to be crazy.
I think it should be fun.
But thank you for listening to the Fire Love Podcast. We out.
Yeah.
You the shit, you don't try, 'cause girl, you was on fire. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Hating 'cause you got it and you want it. Summertime, show a little something, no.
Oh, I guess I gotta count.
I see though.